Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jan Carl for Carom TV. We are at World Cup Billiards in Tucker, Georgia, and we're about to watch Mr. Torbjorn Blomdahl face off against Mr. Sang Chun Lee. Here's our referee, Mr. Jim Oliver, setting up the balls. As soon as our players complete the opening leg and determine the break, I will turn the microphones over to Mr. Carlos Hallen and Mr. David Levine. They will handle the play-by-play commentary for this match. Here's our players now stepping up to the table.
It looks like Mr. Blomdahl won the leg. He's going to choose the yellow ball on the left-hand side.
For those of you watching this who have sometimes trouble making the break shot, you may be interested to know that in the very last game, the one where Blomdahl scored 40 points in 17 innings, he missed the break shot as well.
Oh my God.
Let's see if he can do better this time.
Is that a strong one? Well, this time he made it.
This time he made it.
He got so lucky on the position where he still have a very decent shot. Oh, he's not perfect.
And missed the kiss beautifully.
Missed the kiss, yes. That's 2 points. I have seen Torbjorn run 17, 18 points from the break. So I seen Sang Lee run 17, so don't be surprised. That's number 3 point. And he still has a good position shot. I do believe we have an issue.
Which way do you think he's going to go?
He's going to go to the red ball because the
soft 3 rails?
Yeah, soft 3 rails. He's going to get a, not too soft, but he's going to get a very good position around the table after.
Which way do you think he's going to play this one?
He will play 3 rails.
So
he will going to go short, long, short, long, long. That really is a lot easier to control.
However, he slipped through the hole.
Yes.
That's 4 for Mr. Blomdahl.
And they give Sang Lee a very easy shot. Through first.
This is easy?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. From where I was sitting, the angle wasn't so good. When I looked on the monitor, it looks a little better.
Yeah, it looks almost no English on this ball. He got to hit it with a center ball. No, easy speed. Perfect. This shot is a little more difficult.
Right now, on our camera, you see
That's
Mrs. Blomdahl. Do you know her first name?
No.
Mrs. We'll call her Mrs. She's a lovely lady. I spent some time chatting with her earlier. And I believe this is the first time she has visited America for a tournament anyway.
Bravo. A beautiful shot he just made.
Yep. Do you have an opinion on which of the players is the best at short angle, or the best at banks, or the best at cross table?
Oh, right now it's very hard to tell who's the best and what, because so many good players now.
Right.
But short angles, almost everybody makes short angles. Bank shots, almost everybody make bank shots. But one of the best, I think, is Blomdahl. Sadly, just went a little short in that shot, but he scored 3 points. So now Blomdahl is leading 4-3. So it's one thing that you cannot give these guys is an inning to shoot. If you can make 30 or 40 points in one inning, do it. Because they can make it also.
It's funny, the defense in billiards is not exactly like defense in other games or sports, because there's no interaction. When somebody gets up to the table, he's at the table.
That is correct.
So it's sometimes you can get frustrated. You just sit in your chair and watch your opponent make a lot of points.
Well, this game is more scientific than any other game that you can play with a cue stick. Like, for example, when you play pool, you shoot the ball. If the ball goes into the pocket, that's a good shot. In billiards, so much difference. It's unbelievable. Even pool players, professional pool players, when they watch this game, they see some rare shots, and they say, "How the hell you do it?"
Speaking of professional pool players, visiting the tournament this week in Atlanta are Jeanette Lee, Gerda Hofstetter, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name, and several other members of the women's 9-ball tour. They're enjoying themselves.
And Jeanette Lee is so interested in learning how to play this game that she did put up an exhibition with Mr. Raymond Kuhlmans. And she beat him.
Oh.
She beat him. Naturally, Raymond was playing 30-15, and she beat him 15-26. But she can hit that ball.
Right. Just for truth and advertising purposes, I should tell the listeners and watchers that Raymond was helping her in her shot selection during that period, because she doesn't know many shots, but she sure could hit them.
Oh, yes. 90% of the time that Raymond was showing her how to shoot a shot, she made it. That's another beautiful shot by Saint Lee. I do believe he has 3 points now. Perfect position. You gotta hit real thin. Perfect. This is the best way to play billiards. When you get those 3 balls in the middle of the table, you have a shot all the time.
One way or the other.
Or the
Left
other.
side or right side is one of the other balls. Sometimes you have several choices.
Yes, several choices. This is an easy shot. Oh my God, he missed it.
Slid right by it. Went
Yes.
into the corner a little
Yes.
too close to the corner or a little too fast? Is
No, yes, a little too fast.
Yeah.
Now St. Lee is leading 7-4. Very nice shot by Blomdahl. See, this is the danger when you leave a shot to these guys and they get the balls open on the table. They can 6, 7s, and 8s and 10s like they were playing carom billiards.
Here's an interesting question. Carlos, what do you think the high run will be? We're playing a game to 40. The score is now 7-6, so we've used up part of the game. With 33 or 34 points left, what do you think the high run will be in this game? What would you guess?
Well, the last time Blomdahl and St. Lee played, the game was won by Blomdahl, and the high run was 5. That was unbelievable. It only took 25 innings for a 50-point match. I cannot imagine they can go only with a 5-1 high run in a 50-point game.
But it happened.
But it happened. And both of them, they've been playing real good in these tournaments. That I would guess the high run on this game will be 12.
Okay, we'll see. Again, too close to the corner.
Yes.
That was a 3 by Mr. Blomdahl.
Yes, the game is tight, 7-7 apiece. Oh, a very nice shot. Perfect speed, perfect everything. Not so lucky on the position.
That is a big factor. People, some people think the luck of the game are what some people call scratches and other people call cluts, lucky shots where you kiss in. But the real luck is how you leave yourself on a shot like that, right?
That's right. Sometimes
You're hitting 6, 7 rails.
Sometimes you misjudge the shot, or you hit it on the wrong side. And instead of having an easy shot, you got a very difficult.
Right.
But it's not so bad. It's gonna play long reel, short reel with reverse English. And he hit a little bit short. It's not so difficult shot also. A little
He's
bit
going to pull it off the short
yes,
rail?
to the short reel. A lot of spin.
Or, yep, there it is.
Yeah, he made it 4 rails. Beautiful. Perfect. See, this is the best part of the game with those, when they can get the balls open on the middle of the table. You can score a lot of billiards.
Now, to me, this does not look like such an easy position.
Well, if he can see the white ball, it is an easy shot. And I do believe he's gonna pull off the red.
Pull off the red 3 cushions.
3 cushion, yeah.
With a lot of draw.
Yes, perfect shot. Still he has a very decent shot. 5 reels around the table. The only problem is the kiss.
Is the kiss? It's hard to tell from where we sit. We're a little bit of an angle from the table.
No, I don't think it's coming.
You don't think it's a kiss?
No.
Okay.
He can hit a very little ball and just draw the ball into the long reel. But he's going to go probably cross table. But
he's probably going to think about it some more.
No, I think this is the best choice. This is the best.
He's going to hit it thin with some draw.
That is correct. Not so hard.
5 rails only or 2 ways?
5 rails.
5 rails only.
Five rail is a bigger ball.
Just big enough. Nice shot.
Look, you see what I'm saying? Now he gets the balls in the middle of the table.
Well,
he can hit this ball thin and go around the table and leave that white ball for position also. Another perfect shot. I do believe it's 6.
it is his 6th shot.
You see now the balls they open up. Another easy shot. Well, not so easy. You got to make it, you know. But it's perfect.
Easy for you, maybe.
Yeah.
Easy for him, maybe.
But he's thinking
He's
about
going to
it.
think he's going to do the short angle pull. Or
Yes. He's just gonna pull it back with a high ball and a lot of English.
Right.
He cannot hit it easy. If he hits it easy, he misses.
Right.
Yeah, that's the speed. So
Right.
now the ball spins out.
Righto.
Perfect shot. That's 7 points.
Yes.
So you see this? Now,
No, you're working on. He's working on your 12.
yes,
Carlos.
he's working on 112. Either one of these two guys can run a 12 anytime. And if he happens to make the shot, he will have another easy shot after.
Right. If the white is going to the corner near his right
That
side.
is correct. So he got another one. Not so tough. He can either play around the table, or he can play cross table 4 rails.
Now the yellow and the red look to me like they're on a straight line to the corner, which is a signal to me that there are kiss problems here. Is that?
No, there is no kiss problem.
No kiss problem?
No kiss problem.
Okay.
4 reel, he chose that 4 reel shot. See, the only way you can get a kiss on the shot is if you hit the red ball too heavy. But if you adjust the English on either side of the ball, adjust the English, you can hit it thinner and avoid the kiss. Up and down shot. This is. I think he hit a little bit too low. But he made nice.
Makes 8 points, bringing his total to 15. The score after 3.5 innings, so to speak, is Blomdahl 15, Sangley 8. Sangley is about to take his 4th turn.
Sangley can make a comeback here now. He got a very easy shot. And he hit it good. It's right on the money. This is from where I'm sitting. This is a little more difficult. I don't think he can double the rail.
Force followy, double the rail, something?
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. You hit that with right-hand English, right? Short rail, long rail, short rail.
Yes. Let's see how St. Louis will solve this problem. Because he's a...
What are his options here, Carl?
Well, he got in cross table, long cross table shy. He also has...
Where the last rail is
yes,
the bottom rail?
Yes, all the long rail.
Right.
Yeah, I do believe he's going to play that shot because that's the only shot that
Up
you
and
cannot
down?
get a kiss. Up and down, that is correct.
Oh, no.
I only went the other way, but it's too
Not enough
too long.
Yeah.
The angle was very difficult. When I saw he aiming, I thought he was going to play an up and down shot.
Right.
Even so, the ball is very small. See, this is the problem when you miss a shot and you don't know where those balls are going. You can leave the other guy an easy inning, and from that inning, he can score a few points. Like in this case, he just went a little too long, and he left a good position shot for Stanley.
Sangley is heading back to his chair, so he knows it's no good.
Yeah, he didn't hit it so good.
That is Sangley's first open inning, by the way. He had scored in each of the first 4 innings.
How many innings? 5 innings?
5 innings, 15-10. Blomdahl is ahead.
Blomdahl is averaging 3 and Stanley is averaging 2. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not too shabby.
Oh, very good shot by Blomdahl.
Of course, it's easy to average 3 or 2 when you cheat like they do.
Yeah, they score a lot of points. Huh?
Big target. And what do you think here?
He should play off the red ball.
3 cushion, short,
Yes.
short angle.
Like
Similar to the shot that
before,
a
yes.
few minutes ago.
Full ball, a lot of spin. Not so hard, not so easy. Medium speed. See,
He hit it a little harder, I think, than you would have hit it.
What happened is if you hit the red too thin, the red will come back to the end table and kiss it. If you hit it with the way he did, if the red ball is nowhere near the other ball.
No.
But that shot requires just a follow through stroke. because if you hit it with a punch stroke and then you go into the other end of the table with your ball. This is a very interesting shot, cross table. And he happens to be one of the best on these shots, but he missed
slides
it.
right by it.
Yes. Stanley has a similar shot that Blomdahl had before.
But it's just the red is further away from
Yeah.
the rail that he's on, but it's the same kind of angle.
Yeah, but Stanley hits it different. See, Stanley hits the ball thinner,
Thinner and
He-
a little draw.
a little draw.
Same effect, however. Makes the point.
Same effect, but a little bit unlucky. He had such a good position. So
So he either has to, if he goes off,
he's gonna go off the red, play short reel, long reel, short reel, with a little bit of hold up draw. Perfect.
He actually brought it back
To the middle of the table.
towards the middle of the table so he
Yes.
could hit it with maximum English to
Yes.
make the target bigger.
That's right, to
Is
make
that-
the target
Yeah.
bigger. That is correct. Because if he would have hit it the other way, he probably would have got a kiss on the red ball. This is a cross table shot. Maybe 4 reels.
Oh,
he
kind of kissed there, I think, yeah? Or
He-
something happened.
Double kiss maybe. He tried to hit a 210. Well, after 6 innings,
6 innings, yes.
the score is 18 for Blomdahl and 12 for Mr. Stanley. And don't forget, we go in play 40-point match. Oh, this is gonna try a very handsome shot.
Wait, it's not over. Wait,
Maybe now.
little kiss. Wait a second. Just needs to hit it a little harder.
Okay, Stanley's.
Is he going 3 rails or off the back on this?
Well, by looking at from here, maybe he gets a kiss if he plays off the red. If he plays it straight. But I do believe he's going to play 5 real shot. He's going to hit the red, he missed the white going in, and then coming back and make a point.
Okay.
But he's thinking about the kiss on the red. See, that's the kiss. And that's another kiss.
Yeah.
He got 2 kisses and he got a lucky shot. But it happens. On table number 2, Seguinar and Pedro. Pedro opened up with a 5 round, and then Seguinar missed, and Pedro run another 3. So he's leading right now 3-0.
8-0.
8-0, excuse me. Seguinar just missed. Stanley, after the lock shot, come back. I believe that's the 3rd point. And he got a nice position on it. That's number 4.
Now a little harder. Yeah. Problems here? No?
Not so hard. Suddenly he hits this particular shot real good.
And the target is a little big,
Yeah.
a little bit on the bigger
If
side.
he pulls the red ball, this time he's gonna hit it thin, and he can hit the ball thin. Believe me.
And make it either three or 4 rail.
Yes. Oh, he hit it perfect. Perfect.
Push the red out of the way. No kiss.
Now it's a little more difficult. Around the table shot, 5 reels. I do believe he's gonna play with if he do choose the shot, reverse English, long, short, long, and go back to the corner of the red. I don't think he's gonna shoot his shot.
You can't reach it, right? It's a problem. And now on this shot, it looks to me like the problem is getting long enough. No problem.
No problem.
For a
No
player
problem
with his
getting
stroke?
long. No problem.
Oh, he's.
As a matter of fact,
He's going the other way.
No, he's gonna play the shot that I mentioned.
I see.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect shot. Some big ball over there. Not so lucky in the position. But he probably play real first. He probably go reel, long reel, yellow ball, go back to the long reel, short reel into a red ball.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Very difficult shot, but I don't think he has too much of a choice. Oh, he's going to play a backup. Long, short. He didn't hit it so good.
But he needed to hit a little harder is all he needed, right? Because it would have backed up more?
No, he needed to hit a little more thin. Because if he would have hit a little thinner, the yellow ball would stay on the other end. It's a very difficult shot. But it was a good choice because if he plays...
Pretty safe, yes.
Yes.
Although safe is a relative term when you're talking about these guys.
That is correct.
Perfect. When you are taking a bank shot, then you need to stretch like he was just stretching. Did you make some other kind of adjustment because of that? Does that affect your stroke or not?
What I do is instead of stretching, I shoot left-hander. But there is no adjustment on the when you stretch.
No.
You just hit it the same way.
Same way.
What you have to do is get off from the table quick.
In and out, huh?
$18, $19.
It's 19 for Blomdahl, 18 for Sang-Lee. Sang-Lee is about to finish the 8th inning.
Very difficult shot. Are you going to play a cross table?
Cross table?
Yes, it is difficult because the red ball is on the way.
On the same line as the yellow?
So he got to hit a little bit fuller. And it's more difficult to control this.
Oh, he
so
chose.
He hit.
And he chose to hit it. He had to hit it either fuller or thinner. He chose to do it thinner and
but
couldn't quite make it.
But look at the results. This is a very good save.
Uh-huh.
But he has a good choice over here. I do believe he's going to play wide ball, short reel, long reel, short reel, and come back here.
Say that again? He's going to hit wide
ball, short reel, long reel, short reel, and come back to this corner.
So he's going to go. The ball's going to go back, sort of to near where it is right now.
That is correct.
That'll be the third rail, somewhere in that vicinity, although closer to the corner.
That is correct.
Right. And he's got to hit it. If he does that, there's a there's a threat of a kiss.
Yes. This is also what the shot he's looking at right now. That's a very tough shot. I mean, he got to hit it thin. The red ball, he got to hit it thin in order to make the angle to go back to the white. This is what you call an umbrella. If he hits too much ball, it's not good. See?
Hit the wrong side.
Hit the wrong side. Very difficult shot. Certainly have to take advantage of this one. See. This is one of Stanley's favorite shots. So he's going to draw into the long reel, and then the ball hooks. Oh, we played it another way, but that was too tough. That was much a tougher shot. So here we go again. The game is tied up 19-19.
After 9 innings, excuse me.
And Lee lost the opportunity to take an advantage on that shot, and now here comes the Blomdahl.
So what do you think? Up and down, thin off the right side of the red ball?
Cross table shot, that's the shot. But it's always good to look around, because sometimes when we jump into a one shot, later we realize that we played the wrong shot, that we didn't look the other way. So we have to look around, see what is the best shot to shoot. So now he find out that this is the best shot. He's gonna play this shot 5 reels from the back. He come into the corner, hit into the red, and then into the white.
Because from that position, from that angle, the angle is very good.
Yes.
So we will. Oops. So do you think he played it off the back? And
yes.
Missed.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right.
Uh-oh. Good shot.
Sangli has taken the lead
Again,
for the first time. No, for the second time this game.
Not selecting the position, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But he can. If he does play off the white ball, he have to play a full reel shot, hitting the yellow fan into the short reel. He's gone. Oh, and this is a backup shot. Low, long, short. And he hit it good. He hit it good.
Beautiful.
He hit it good. Oh yes.
Trying to make the ball big, but
oh yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, fantastic.
He glanced off the yellow ball, barely moving.
It looked like it was gonna miss it by a hair.
And it made it.
And he made it by a hair. Very good shot. Good position. Oh, not so good, but not so bad. See this kind of shots?
Yep.
I bet money he makes it.
No, wait a second. I'm not sure that's legal on these tapes.
This is bread and butter for him. Come on, Sandy, don't let me down. Don't. Oh my God, he missed it by a hair. I'm serious. I would have bet money that he made that shot. I've played St. Lee for such a long time that I know.
You mean against you he makes it?
He made it. I never leave him with that shot. St. Lee is leading now 23.
19.
And
we just completed our 10th innings.
10th?
10th.
Oh my.
Oh.
4-0, make the Blomdahl 0.
Well, this looks like an around the table hang.
Perfect shot.
Oh no, he's playing short angle.
Oh yes.
Sorry. No kisses, no problems.
Easy speed. And he's gonna get another shot right after that. Perfect.
But not so lucky on the
Not so lucky on the leaf, that is correct. He went to hit a little bit thinner on the other side. But this is not bad. He probably go 5 reel, 6 reel around the table. Well, the only problem is maybe a kiss on the way back. If he avoids the kiss on the way on this third reel, the shot is made. That no problem. The shot no problem. Oh my God.
Oh my.
I guess I was wrong.
Well, from where we're sitting again, we're not exactly in the right position to see
that is
these
correct.
shots. And
We're a little
although
bit
we
too.
have a monitor that shows the shots, the picture is pretty small. So
Yeah,
sometimes it's a little hard to tell exactly what's going on.
We are sitting very low anyways.
You folks at home watching this tape have a better view than we do.
Well, Blomdahl finally got out of the 19 points. Oh, what a shot.
Fantastic shot by Blomdahl. No point. Was that a
It's
2 by
two. It's 24, San lead 21.
Blomdahl.
Maybe a little short.
You called it.
Well, Blomdahl has almost the same shot. Let's see what he does. He played it short. And he hit it right in the money.
And very good lead, or is the
No, this
white
is
ball?
an easy shot, especially
Right,
if
white
he-
ball not a problem. He'll shoot it off. He'll make it come back off the bottom rail. Yes.
yes. He could also play an up and down shot, but this is the best choice. Very good. He hit it too low.
Too long.
But he got lucky on the lead. Stanley doesn't have an easy shot here.
Towards the third rail.
And
He did not get it.
it was very close.
This is going to be another bank shot, I think, for Blomdahl. Sang Lee avoids bank shots whenever he can. But
Oh, yes.
Blomdahl does not seem to avoid them. He's taken a number of them in this tournament.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's why Sang Lee avoids taking them.
Not only that, he left a big cookie.
Uh-huh.
See, that's what I mean when I say you gotta look around, because with the player would take a look at the around the table shot and go for that.
And this was just much
This
easier. You
was
just
a
tap the
lot
ball
easier.
and it, right.
A lot easier. You always gotta take the shortcut.
When you said a big cookie, I was thinking about the around the table
You
shot
see?
from our angle. It
See,
looked
that's-
like it was a nice shot,
Yes, it
but
was.
not as good as the one he took.
It was a lot easier. The less you travel on the billiard table, the better chance you have to score. So he's gonna have he's gonna hit the red, come sharp out of the corner.
Very thin, 3 rails.
Yes, very thin, soft cue. No, he didn't hit it thin.
Caught the wrong rail.
But you see the reason he hit the thing, look what the red ball is. He went from this end to the other.
Right, he hit it about 6 feet,
Yes.
something like 5 feet, something like that.
First man, Mr. Blomdahl, 24, 23. Mr. Lee, 25.
So is the referee has a microphone? It
sounded
sounds
like
like
that
he
a little
has a
bit.
microphone, huh? Wow, that's great, huh? He has a microphone, that's great.
I think maybe perhaps the sound, may have been standing in such a pace that the sound just reflected off the lights and came to us. Or
Oh,
something.
maybe, yeah.
By the way, this is the kind of... Oh, I thought I was going to shoot left-handed. I just wanted to let you know, one of my pet peeves is when one of you guys turns around and shoots left-handed and hits it like 5 times as good as I could hit it right-handed. It drives me nuts.
You know that I used to play left-hander against right-hander. That's the way I used to practice.
Uh-huh.
And I score a lot of billiards left-hander. Perfect shot.
3.
See, the ball does seem to open up for Blomdahl.
Mm-hmm.
He got 2 or 3 points.
By the way, when you hear a round of applause and nothing's happening at the table, it is not, the audience is not saluting the player for going over and chalking up his cue. It is generally because a fine shot has been made on one of the neighboring tables.
Yes. And he's continuing doing it so.
Now Blomdahl.
Uh-oh, he got problems here. He gonna get almost lucky. He does shot so good.
Now, why do you suppose when he hit it that hard, he was taking the risk of that happening? Because at a slower speed, it was going to make.
No, he hit it that hard because he wanted the wet ball
out of the way. Okay.
Yes.
To beat the kiss.
Also beat the kiss in the position play.
And to put the red ball where it would be helpful in the next turn.
That is correct. Oh, it looks like his St. Lee is going to go short on that shot. Yes, he did. He left the balls open now.
Too long. The players will now take a short break.
Me too.
Players have asked for a 5-minute break. First stands of Mr. Lee, 25. Mr. Blomdahl, 26.
Well, not long after mentioning that Sang Lee takes very few banks, here he is. Very often when he takes those banks, they are of that sort, where he puts tremendous speed on the ball to shorten it up. That's one bank he happens to like. So after 16 innings, the score stands Blomdahl 26, Sang Lee 25.
And Blomdahl on the table. You see the shot that Sang Lee just struck?
Yeah.
Oh, he that very sweet.
Three cushions, Carlos?
Just
Nice and soft.
nice and soft in short reel, long reel, long reel. Maybe a little too long.
Yes.
For one, that's Blomdahl one.
Oh, perfect shot by Stanley.
The ball's out in the middle of the table. Although
Yes.
he would have liked to maybe hit that last ball a little harder, have a little
Well,
bigger space.
If he hits the ball a little bit harder, the red would have traveled a little faster.
Ah.
And there is the kiss. So that was a good choice. He still have a very decent shot here. That's another one, right in the money. And the ball is still in the middle of the table. So he can hit this ball clean. And if he hits it good, then makes it, and still have the balls in the middle of the table. And that's the best thing about this game. Keep the ball in the middle of the table. Maybe a little bit too long.
Just missed
Just a little bit
it.
too
Like
long.
you said.
League,
Well, we are tied at 27 after 17 innings.
See, now Blomdahl has the balls in the middle of the table. He's on again.
0 on Mr. Blomdahl. 0.
Oh, here's an easy shot for Stanley.
3 or 5? What do you
I
think?
believe he will play 5 rounds.
Let's see. It could be played either way, but he's going for 5.
Yes, 5 rounds because that way all the balls that come to the middle of the table.
Mm-hmm.
He's not so lucky in that one position. Uh-oh.
Draw it back, get a kiss, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He
Score the
got it,
point.
Score the point.
So Sangley has made 2 lucky shots like that, big kisses that ended
Yes.
up scoring this game. When your opponent makes lucky shots, does it bother you? Do you
No,
do some meditation and
no,
say, I
it
got
don't bother me.
part of the game?
It's part of the game. I don't want to mention any name, but some player that was here,
Mr.
he
Lee,
got real upset because he was beat by somebody with a couple of scratches, which is those lucky shots. And he's not, I would not consider him a professional because you can win with the scratches,
Right.
but you can lose.
Right. Another bank from Blomdahl.
And this time,
almost got a little lucky.
0, Mr. Blomdahl, 0.
perfect.
Oh,
It's not so bad.
not so bad. He's going to drop it in, you think?
Yes, definitely drop it in. And he scored. He made it.
2.
Still has good position.
Sangli is opening up a little distance from Blomdahl.
Yeah,
He's 31-27 and still shooting right now. And the game is to 40, so we're getting to the crucial stages of the game.
this game can be over in 5 minutes by either one, huh? If they get the right positions. He's taking his time on the shot.
He's letting someone on the next table take a shot there. They both can't shoot at the same time because they'd be standing too close to one another. He wants to think it over some more anyway.
Yeah, I think this is the right choice anyways. Draw back to the long reel and go around the table. Oh my God, he played the other way.
Double rail.
Yes, excellent.
Almost stuck in the corner. Another difficult shot.
Yes, it is. Oh, he hit it perfect. But you see this, not such a good position. Huh? He made one terrific shot and
No reward.
no reward. That's correct. Let's see if he draws the ball into the short rail and come around the table, or just draws back into the long rail. Oh yes, too long.
Only 2 rails. That's a 4 for Sangli, bringing his total to 33 versus 27 for Blomdahl after 19 innings.
So the lead is 6 points.
6 points. That's about a blink of an eye with these guys.
Yes. Oh, that's super nice.
What What do you think he does? Oh, well, we know he's going off the red.
He's going to hit it thin. Very thin. And he did hit it.
The cheer you heard was on the adjacent table where Semi Sagener defeated Pedro Buena and has guaranteed a first place finish in this tournament. Second and third and even fourth, I think, are still depend on the outcome of this match.
That is correct. I do believe Pedro is hoping that St. Lee beats Blomdahl, so that way he might have a chance to finish second.
But it's also possible to finish fourth, depending on the scoring. But I think he would finish second.
Yes, on the average. Pedro play a oh, fantastic shot.
Ooh,
But he missed it.
slid right by.
Three. Blomdahl, three.
What inning are we playing?
This is the 20th inning.
20.
Blomdahl has completed 20 innings. This is Sang Lee's 20th inning.
And the score is still 33-28?
33-30.
33-30, excuse me. A little bit too short.
Blomdahl 30, Lee at 33.
The scoring in this match has come back to earth after a really hot start. They're both back to about 1.5, 1.6, which is about what they have averaged for this tournament, right in the same vicinity. Blomdahl.
Not such a bad position.
Thin hit off the white
That's a good.
for 3 rails.
Yes. Well, he hit it super good. Oh my.
Oh. Well, we don't know if the ball hit. There's some confusion over that.
I thought it moved myself, but
Blomdahl seemed pretty sure it hit, and
I got a couple guys next to me that they agree with me that the ball moved.
the referee says it hit.
Yes.
And I, who am turning blind, couldn't see it move, but there you go.
But,
and we're sitting about 15 feet away.
The last word is the referee. He hit that good. He got a good position.
Blomdahl on a 4 has taken the lead, 34-33.
That's 5. Oh, we missed it.
4. Blomdahl 4.
Well, this Samson leads chance, but he doesn't have such a good position.
It's been a real dogfight this game. Neither player has led by more than 6.
Here I have a 5-rail shot around the table. I don't think the kiss is there. He has a good chance of making. Well, he played it only 3 rails. Fantastic.
So why do you suppose? Because he thought that was a better chance to not get kissed?
Yes.
That must be the reason, yes? Because the other shot was easier to stroke.
Yes, it was a lot easier to stroke. But, like I said to you before, that was the shortest way.
Ah, also.
The other was the longest way.
Another thing in favor
Yes,
of
in favor of the short, yeah. Plus, all the players, they have a favorite shot to shoot all the time. Oh, fantastic. That's excellent shot. Now I do believe Stanley is taking the lead.
Yes, another lead change.
Okay, 35-34.
Right on.
And he's not done yet. Looks good. As a matter of fact, it is no good.
No points.
Nothing good.
Stanley was wondering if that one was good. But the final answer is no.
Jim Oliver, the referee of this game, is one person that enjoys more billiards and refereeing like nobody else that I know. Such a nice guy.
No, didn't get 3 rails.
No. He was lucky, he only got 2. 1.
1 rail, right?
0.
Uh-oh.
You know what would be nice for a weaker player like me? If you could save rails from one shot to the next shot. You know, if you make a 5-rail shot, the next time you only need to make 1 rail.
Oh, see. This is another shot that I would bet money on that Stanley will make.
Just missed the kiss and
again,
just missed the shot.
Again, I would have lost money on the
Follows.
shots. I think he hit a little too hard.
It's a good thing gambling isn't allowed here.
Yes.
Score stands Mr. Blomdahl 34, Mr. Lee 36.
Mr. Lee 35.
He needs to slip right by it and does not do it.
I think that this game is only going to take 2 more innings to be over.
Both players need 5.
Give us a shot of Mrs. Blomdahl. See if she's worried. There's Mrs. Blomdahl. That's his wife.
A little worried, yes?
She's a little worried. She's a little concerned.
Concerned,
yes. try one hell of a shot. They just. Somebody says that in this game you need no luck. It's 100% wrong. Because in all games you need a little bit of luck. Bravo.
But so while there's luck in an individual game, you do believe, I assume, that over the long run, the best player shows up as being the best player. Right?
Naturally, but I'm talking
in
about
in one game.
Yes, when two good players they get together to play, you need a little luck to win. The winning can go either way, but let's see who hit the breaks.
Wants to play the right side of the white ball. Oh,
he could, but it's a case problem. Yeah. So he's going to hit this with a soft speed.
3 rail.
3 rails. See, that's the best way to make the ball go long.
Huh?
He got 2.
And is now playing for 3.
Oh, and he got easy shots. Either way he looks.
This is much easier to reach going this way, I think.
Yes. I do believe I mentioned to you that this game will take a couple more innings, huh?
2 more innings, you said. I think we need a run out here or by Sangli on his next turn.
That's a tough shot.
Because you know, Carlos, I'm rooting for you to be right on this prediction.
No. He got 3 so far, and now he has a shot around the table.
Yeah.
His only concern is the kiss, but I think he can beat it with a little speed.
If there was no kiss, he would make this just about 100% of the time.
A little speed, he can beat the kiss. See?
Yep.
That's all.
That by? Home free.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens here. Huh?
I think the game is over.
Yeah. Although there are easier shots than this.
He will play around the table. As a matter of fact, he will nail the shot. He will not baby. He will hit it hard.
Game, set, and point for Torbjorn Blomdahl, who has defeated Sang Lee by a score of 40-35 in 24 innings. For Carlos Hallen, this is David Levine saying goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed that tremendous match, and my thanks to Mr. Carlos Hallen and David Levine for sitting in and doing the commentary. The final statistics on that game was Mr. Blomdahl has defeated Sang Lee in 24 innings by a score of 40-35. Tremendous game. And do not change your channel, ladies and gentlemen. There is going to be about a 15-minute interview that we taped of Mr. Blomdahl at the tournament, and we're going to put it on immediately following this.
I'm born in Gothenburg, Sweden.
And where do you live now?
I live in Backnang, Germany, with my wife Beate and my son Janik.
And when did you begin playing billiards?
I began in 1973 when my father opened a billiard room in Helsingborg, Sweden.
And how long did you practice or play before you started competing?
I started pretty soon competing because we didn't have many players, and I was pretty soon I was qualified for one of our teams to go to play already after 2 years. I think I went to play senior tournaments and also junior tournaments before.
How old were you then?
I think I was 13 years old the first time.
Your first competition at 13 years old?
Yeah, I think so.
And how did you do in the tournament?
I don't remember. That was I think I don't know. I don't remember if it was a juniors tournament first. I think so. And I had some good games, but I think I averaged 6 in a straight rail game. That was rather nice.
Are there any teachers that you had or mentors that brought you up along the way?
No, only my father. He gave me all the necessary genes and tips.
So is there a instructional system in Sweden or not so strong?
Not really. We had René Fingerhut, the famous three-cushion world champion, come to Sweden to teach the Swedish top players billiards. I was participating also. He was during 2 weeks. He was in Sweden, but this was in 1976 or something like that.
And then did you start to have role models that you followed after that when you started to really begin to play?
Yeah, all the time my father, of course, and then I started traveling in 80, 81 to international tournaments, and I saw Kobayashi, and that became my favorite in many ways, Kobayashi.
This is your maybe third or fourth participation in the USA and the Carom Corner tournaments. What's your impression of playing in the USA and the Carom Corner tournaments and the format we have?
Yeah, it's nice. It's when I come home, I'm always in a good shape because I play many games, and this time it's heavy to play many games. Sometimes 13 games in 4 days. So I'm happy that we don't play 50 points anymore. This is 30 points and 40 is okay. So many games. Otherwise, it's hard work. But I like the round robin system.
So for you, it's good training and good practice to come to the U.S. and play in these tournaments.
Yes, not only training and practice, of course. It's a hard competition, and we fight for every cent. But as a result of this, it works as training too.
Why do you play three-cushion billiards?
This is an easy choice. Easy choice. There are many billiard games, and I only play a few of them well. And I play 9-ball pretty well, but I like three-cushion the most because it's the greatest challenge. There is always something else which you can practice. You always find new shots which you have no idea about how to play them. So the road never ends. It's a wonderful game.
So for you, the challenge of the game is a big part of it. How would you describe that challenge for yourself?
To me, many years I was leading the development of the three-cushion in the world, and leading the world ranking for many years. So many times I had to compete against myself, improve some details in my game. Although I was winning many tournaments, and I try to, although I knew that, but I try to concentrate on some weaknesses I have, and I still have many things that I can improve, and that's a nice thing about the game. You never get a full education.
You just said you tried to improve on some of your weaknesses. What would you say are your strengths? Let's start there in your game. What are the strengths of your game?
I think my strengths is shot making, finding out the easiest way to make a point. But on the other hand, that gives the weakness that the control of the position is not so perfect. But these are the things that I can improve. And strong sides, yeah, I don't know. I don't know so well. I like the shot making part of coming up with the best idea solutions.
Then what would you characterize as the weakness in your game? Would you say you sacrifice some of the position play for scoring the point or scoring the shot?
Oh, that's deliberate. My speed control is not very good, and my draw shots can be improved. And yeah, I like my rail first game. I like too. It works pretty well most of the time.
What does billiards mean to you?
It was my hobby in the beginning, and turned into my work, and now it's some part of my life. It was my life, and now it went back to only being my work, my job. But I love the game, and I would play this even if it wasn't my job, so to say.
Is there any special preparation you do before coming to a tournament like this, or any tournament that you attend? Like practice, or a particular way you prepare for a tournament that's different from your normal practice routine?
No, it's no. Before a tournament, I try not to learn so much. I try just to relax and score points, and I try not to involve my head too much in the practice the last days up to the tournament. The studying part I do when I have no tournaments around.
Is there a practice routine that you have, or is there something you could suggest for people who might hear this interview, how they should practice, or what an approach they could possibly take that could help them improve their practice session?
I think you should. One thing, always remember: don't close your eyes to your weaknesses. Me too. Many players avoid playing the shots that they play bad. But that's the wrong thing. You have to stay trying on the things that you do bad. Otherwise, you will forget about them, and they will never improve. So you know yourself. Everybody who hears this knows which shots you don't play well. Practice them. Right.
How would you characterize the difference between winning and losing?
Winning and losing? I don't know. I don't know. At this time, for me, it's not the most important thing, because I feel myself inside. I feel very bad sometimes when I play bad, even if I win or lose. But winning is nice, of course, but it's more nice when you play good also.
So for you, it's more important to find your game when you play, and to play your game well, than to whether you, of course, if you win, it's nice also, but rather to find your game. How do you like the American players? What do you see here for potential?
Yeah, they're improving. It's I don't know. I should mention names. Sang Lee we know about. Pedro Piedrabuena is starting to play real well, and Carlos Hallan is getting back to a very, very good shape, and I like watching his game, and there is some improvement.
What do you see for the future of billiards in the upcoming years?
We have in Europe some countries where they have nice programs for young players, and also some countries in Europe and Korea as well, where there are many players. I'm thinking about Holland and Turkey, and Denmark have many young nice players too, and Spain has a great source of young players, and many of them are already very good. So in some places of Europe it's working real well.
Is there anything you'd like to say to people? Any words of wisdom from Torbjorn Blomdahl?
Yeah, words of wisdom are this game is too hard to learn in 2 years, so don't give up. It's hard, but stay trying. The improvement goes slowly, but it will be there.
Why do you think the game is so difficult and so difficult to learn?
It's the distance that the cue ball has to travel all the time, and the interference between the cue ball and the object ball, the object balls interfering with each other. Too many details to take care about. That's the problem.
So it's a game of details that one must take care of. Well, thank you very much, and I hope to see you again soon at more of our tournaments here in the USA. Thank you, Torbjorn.
Okay, thank you.
got it.